We're back online with another YouTube video in Rivers of Imagination, and it's the first day of spring, the first part day of spring, and it's midday. And as you can see, the light from the sun, the first day of spring, the light is shining right on the top of my head, and I'm just soaking it up. What do you think it all means, Rodney?
Well, I was jokingly saying that you recently celebrated a birthday. I won't reveal the
I don't mind. I'm
well
75.
well the okay well a so 3/4 of a century. So you've come in to 3/4 of a century of existence here on planet Earth, and so now you're coming into more enlightenment, more knowledge. You're the new Dalai Lama.
But now I'm smart enough not to say anything. So what do you think this next time?
If that were David, if that were only true, but
Well, you
I
don't
don't
know
think.
yet, right? You don't know yet.
Well, this is true. Only you and your infinite wisdom and enlightenment would know such a thing.
Yes, yes, the first day of
If I know
spring.
when to shut up, it's something I haven't done in the last 75 years.
The first day of spring, my friend. That's good. You have a bolt of light hitting you on your, what is it? Your third eye, your
Crown
eye
chakra,
chakra, your crown
all
chakra.
across the front of my body. And it's coming down from my forehead,
Oh.
down my nose, the middle of my mustache, and the middle of my mouth, and my beard, down the middle of my chest. And it's going off into
Yes,
Mm.
it's
various
pretty.
gauntlets. It's
Yeah.
Symbolically
climbing all the way down.
significant, I must confess, which
Mm.
means that you have attained a certain level of complete awareness.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
like what Jung would call a moment of synchronicity. It's
Yeah, which means that the base chakra to the belly chakra to the heart chakra to the throat chakra to the eye chakra, they have all consolidated themselves, and there is sort of a fusion. Something is emerging from out of you that is greeted by something that has come to meet you. What a blessing. Hmm. That is probably your happy birthday from me to you, my friend.
thank you.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, yeah, blessed love. Yes,
Why
yes.
don't you scoot around a little, Stein, so we can see you kind of move to off the screen a little bit?
Yeah, we can hear you, Stein, but we can't see you there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn my back now, part way back. You're
keep
on the
keep
Yeah.
edge now.
keep moving over to the left. Keep coming to your
What
left.
about this? What
That way,
about
yeah,
this?
keep a
Keep
little
coming.
more,
Keep coming. Keep
halfway
coming.
towards the middle now.
Keep coming.
A little
Keep
more,
coming.
and close to the middle, slightly more. Okay,
There
that's
you go. There you
okay.
go.
You're looking
Ah,
good.
wow.
I can see some light on both of your foreheads as well.
Oh Lord. And I mean all that is part, these are part of the thing is our audience should know that I am visual impaired. And so whenever we meet to talk, I always have to ask the gentleman whether I'm on screen because I can't see whether I'm appearing on the screen. So sometimes we have to make the adjustments immediately to make sure that I figure audio is always audio, you hear it, but visual, you actually have to get an image emerging on the screen so other guys can see and say, okay, son, I see you here. So this is why. So thank you very much, gentlemen, so that was
we
part of our technical expertise.
we always enjoy the northern lights in the background.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that is, yeah.
Well, then maybe you
Strange.
can tell our audience what we've been talking about. We've been very excited about this active imagination workbook that we're working on, an audio book, and with dialogue and music and meditation exercises about active imagination. And what have
Mhm.
what
Well,
have you been thinking
yeah,
about?
I think it's a great effort. I think it's like something that our audiences, our people can look forward to. An ebook on active imagination, success, great information on success, and of course our innovative, you know, creativity at its best with Success and Active Imagination in an audiobook with different voices reading the various parts of it. We even offer meditations in it that you can follow and do to help you. We're really becoming proactive with you to try to show you the way that active imagination is done. So we believe it is something of interest, and you should look out for that. And we are all involved. David is, Rodney is, so they can tell you too.
Well, I would say I think the thing that stands out for me is our persistence and our consistency in this effort. So we just began, as you know, with various video recordings of us talking about different topics related to active imagination. And out of that, and really, Stein, much of that credit goes to your work and dissertation on active imagination. And I think this is just a blossom from a conversation into something that our listeners can actually use in their everyday lives to improve their overall imagination, use it towards different intentions, to be more successful, whatever success is to them. So again, I think the thing that stands out for me is the fact that we and David, you had said that the importance of being consistent, working over time, and eventually, you will produce something, whatever that is. And I'm excited to see what the final product is from our efforts and from our weekly meetings and contacts with each other. So
Yeah, and another
kudos to
thing
you,
I
gentlemen.
love about it is it's the people coming together. Like you, Rodney, had the idea that Stein and I had some common interests, and you brought us together when we first started meeting. And then there were three of us, and then Stein brought in Tyrella, who's now going to read the book and with her great voice. And then I brought in Omkar, who I've been playing music with, who's also good at computers and editing, and so we're working on music and combining that. So it's kind of grown person to person to person, and I think that's maybe that's how good things have always come forth in the world by one or two people talking, working together, studying it, doing it, and then gradually adding a few more people, and then it really becomes something. The greatest accomplishments of humanity are never done by one person; they're done by many people all together.
Yes.
Great point. Great point.
Yeah, I just pray we find joy doing it, and that the people who watch us weekly or bi-weekly find joy being with us also, in things that we produce. And over time, the webinars we have, the things we can do to serve people, not only persons who are visual, even persons who are visually impaired too can learn a lot from this. The fine examples that we find in the music that David plays, when he and Omka come together, the fine works, that they do. The way we have anchored ourselves through Rodney's work. It's just a very fine, it's just a wonderful opportunity for me, and I thank them for having come together to do this, to do this wonderful work. So I am well pleased with it. It's just a matter of pressing on, as we see David say, consistency, and looking forward to. It's just a pleasure to know that you are. David, this is
Well,
a fine recording. You're gonna have to do some flute.
Oh,
and,
yeah, maybe I'll start playing. You can talk a little more. I'm gonna look for my flute. I have my flute in my backpack because we're starting up in Charleston the Dances of Universal Peace. So I was at a rehearsal. And it's kind of a shame that we stopped during COVID. We stopped dancing and chanting and singing peace, and look what happened. We really should have kept
Yes.
on. We really should have
Yes.
kept on, you know.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I can get my flute together and I'll play you something. I'm also going to put on the the right sound for music on Zoom here.
I was going to say also to our audience, that the three of us were able to get together in Myrtle Beach, uh,
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Actually, what was it? November of last year, right
Last
Yeah,
at,
year. Yeah.
right
right
after
after
Thanksgiving.
yeah, right after Thanksgiving, and so that was quite a
Mm-hmm.
we had a little jam session there.
Yeah.
David with
Jam
his
session.
flute and Stein with his excellent a voice in terms of meditation, and with the ocean in the background. It was a little
Yeah.
chilly outside, but we were in a nice seaside hotel overlooking the ocean, and so it was a really uh,
Yeah.
somewhat of a spiritual experience
We
for
can
uh,
give the audience a
for all
little
of us.
taste of it. We can give the audience a little taste of that now if you want. But what we have to do on Zoom is take turns. So maybe if you want to say something, sign like maybe a quick little meditation thing. Say something and then be quiet, and then I'll play quickly. I'll just play a little, like you talk for a few seconds. I'll play for a few seconds. If we can have a dialogue between voice and flute, we'll give them a little bit of a taste of what it was like.
Well, roll with your flute. Stillness. Let's do an exercise in just being still. Just for one moment, just quiet yourself, calm yourself. That's all we ask, that you just remain and become aware that you are silent. That was one of our exercises.
That was nice, huh?
Yes,
Mhm.
and we had some funny moments too, where David was so into the
Yeah.
meditation and the exercise, he forgot to press record. I'm not gonna let David live that one down, but it was so funny though. But he got so much into to the meditation,
Yeah, I
but
wanted to sign off myself. I hogged it. I don't record just for me.
but uh, but
Oh
it,
man,
it
oh
was it
man.
was it was it was always a great time though overall for us all to come together and just see each other and experience this active imagination in
Yeah.
in real life. So yeah.
Mm, that's good stuff.
All
Good
right. Well,
stuff.
stay tuned. There'll be more to come.